Respiratory and Circulatory Systems. To understand the human respiratory and circulatory systems, we breathe in air through the nostrils. Nostrils are part of the respiratory system. From the nostrils, the air passes into the windpipe and finally reaches the two lungs. These lungs contain millions of small, spongy air sacs, which look like bunches of grapes, and have a large network of blood vessels surrounding them. Below the lungs lies a muscular diaphragm. When we breathe in, the diaphragm contracts. Therefore, the lungs increase their volume. When we breathe out, the diaphragm relaxes or moves upwards and the lungs contract. So the air moves out from the lungs. In between the two lungs, just behind the breastbone, we find another vital organ, which is the heart. The heart is a part of the circulatory system. The heart has many tubes attached to it. These are the arteries and veins. The heart is a pumping organ and pumps the blood. Now let us look at the stepwise flow of blood. The blood reaches the right auricle of the heart. From there it is pumped into the right ventricle. Then the blood is pumped into the pulmonary artery, which carries it to the lungs. After oxygenation, the blood then travels through the pulmonary vein and reaches back to the heart in the left auricle. Then it is pumped to the left ventricle. From here, the oxygen-rich red blood is carried by the aorta to various parts of the body, which in turn helps to carry nutrients and oxygen to various parts of the body. Recapitulation. When we breathe in, air enters through the nostrils, moves down the windpipe, and finally reaches the lungs. This phenomenon is aided by the contraction of diaphragm, due to which the lungs are able to expand and their volume increases. When we breathe out, the opposite happens, that is, the diaphragm relaxes and moves upwards. This leads to the contraction of lungs and the air rushes out from the lungs to the windpipe and finally out through the nostrils. Another important system of the body is the circulatory system. The heart, the main part of it, pumps the blood. This is carried away from the heart by the arteries. The deoxygenated blood is brought back to the heart by the veins.